Solstice Ave, what's going on? We back with another banger. Listen, hey, I miss y'all. I hope y'all missed me. Once again, if you tapped into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And turn your notification bells on. I keep saying this to y'all because we're going to continue to drop new things consistently. And I want y'all to be tuned in when I drop. But so please turn on your notification bells. So we starting off with another hot topic. Hey, look, we got another one, y'all. So look, today's topic is going to be, I think y'all gonna like this, the best female vocalist of all time. Okay, so we got a definitely a few different powerhouse singers in different generations. So I think how I want to do it, y'all, is I want to organize it by generations because I feel like we can go okay like 90s, we can go early 2000s, and then we can go to now because there are so many great female singers. I don't want to not be able to include, or miss somebody, which I probably will. So that's why I want y'all to, hey, drop in the comments who is the greatest female, vocalist of all time in your opinion, and tell me why. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get to know y'all better. I appreciate every single person who takes their time out of their day to actually watch my videos, y'all. So once again, drop it in the comments, the best female vocalist of all time in your opinion. So I'm going to start off with the 90s, right? Late 80s, 90s. And y'all already know, like, at this time, you had like three powerhouse singers that were really on top. And y'all already know. And if you don't, you're going to learn today, okay? We had the Mariah Carey. We had Whitney Houston. And then we had Celine Dion. So for me, like, how I want to take this is they're all great singers, but for me, I'm gonna say number three on that list is definitely got to be Mariah Carey. Like, don't get me wrong, like Mariah, she had the ballad. She could do the kind of opera style with the singing and screaming tone thing with her voice, like in the whistles and stuff, which is amazing, right? She's one of a kind. Miss Carey, we love you. No disrespect, but I am going to have to put her number three on the list. One thing about Mariah, though, is I'll give her is she's still going to this day, right? We in 2025. She's still going. She's still dropping music. She's definitely an icon. She's one of the best to ever do it, and she has like lasted through all these many years. So I'm definitely gonna put her number three, though. For me, like, yeah, she's super unique with the screaming abilities and the whistling, but I just don't think she could do what these other singers could do with their voice. And the next two for me are going to be like really hard. And I know we're forgetting some people, y'all. We're forgetting some people, like, the Patti LaBelle's, the Diana Rosses, and many other people, y'all. Like I said, please drop it in the comments because I don't want y'all to think like, oh, he trying to tell us this, that. He trying to tell us like this singer ain't better than this. Like, no, I don't really want it to be like that. I'm just giving y'all my experience, my background. Everybody was raised differently. Everybody have listened to different music growing up. And I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's perspective. And that's why I really want y'all to start dropping in the comments so we can make it a conversation, right? Like, there might be a part two to this because I'm sure there's plenty of people I'm going to forget. But I'm going to say number two on this list is going to be, remember, we in the 90s, y'all, is going to be Celine Dion. Listen, Celine Dion is nothing to play with. And she is amazing. Like, her ranges, everything she could do with her voice are just on another level. So just a little background on Celine Dion. She's actually from Canada, I believe, and I think her first language is French. And I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all, please fact check me down below in the comments, right? I think her first language is French, but so I believe she does has music where she's speaking in French, but she has obviously her second language is English. But yeah, so Celine Dion, man, powerhouse, amazing vocalist, talented all around. Like, when it comes to somebody just putting a mic in her hands and just being able to blow people away, Celine Dion was that. So yeah, y'all, I got to give it to Celine Dion, number two. She got a lot of hits. She probably is not somebody like that I would like listen to a lot of, but like, she's very well known. Like, her hits are very big. Like, obviously the movie Titanic. Hey, come on, y'all. Like, Titanic, I gotta I gotta hit the go for that one, right? Because that's like a classic, classic, classic. But she got, the one record on Titanic that is just like forever timeless and classic in the day. But her ranges, her vocal abilities, and one thing about Celine Dion is she's lasted through the time, just like Mariah Carey. She's an icon, great humanitarian, at least from the stuff that you can read and see about her, everything she does. Um, she is still to this day performing and sounds amazing. Not as good, obviously, as she did back then because her voice has changed a lot. When you sing that long, I'm sure it does put a straining on your vocal cords. So like, I can't even like knock her for it. But yeah, so she still sounds amazing to this day. So I got to go number 2, Celine Dion. Number 1. I had to take a pause for a minute because everybody should know who number 1 is. You know what I mean? Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? I got to clap for the late, great Whitney Houston, y'all. She definitely is number 1. I think she had the most control over her voice, and she did it with so much ease. Like, it really came very, very, like, natural to Whitney. Like, she was a natural at it. Her vocal abilities are amazing. Whitney had so much power, but she also had so much control. She had a great lower register. She had a great, high register. She could go anywhere from here to there. You know what I mean? It really wasn't nothing Whitney Houston can't do to her voice. And one thing you could tell, like you can, significantly know when somebody's a great singer is when it's very, very hard for other people to try to sing their songs, you know what I'm saying, or duplicate their voice because it's just unmatched. We will never get another Whitney Houston, so rest in peace to the late, the great. And I'm not talking about Whitney when she lost her voice, right? Like early 2000s and her voice just wasn't there anymore. I'm talking about Whitney in her prime. Whitney Houston in her prime, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Voice was amazing. And if you don't, I recommend go on YouTube, put in Whitney Houston live performances in the 90s, and tell me to this day who sound like that. You ain't catching nobody, y'all. So hey, Whitney is number 1, definitely of the 90s. So I'm like I said, those were my top 3, y'all, for the 90s. I got Whitney Houston number 1, I got Celine Dion number 2, and I got Mariah Carey number 3. And I hope I ain't hurt y'all feelings with Miss Carey because we all got love for Miss Carey. She's still doing it to this day. Like I said, she just number 3. Okay, now let's get into the 2000s. Because there are some great female singers from the 2000s. I'm going to kind of just give a few names. It's hard for me. I mean, I know who I have number 1, but it's hard for me to put these all in like ranks from the 2000s. I'm going to definitely put Jasmine Sullivan up in there. Jasmine Sullivan has an amazing voice. I think she's very slept on. And if y'all not too familiar with her records, like you could always go back and just check them. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stay close to the mic so y'all can hear me. So excuse me if my voice keep going in and out because I'm trying to think as I'm kind of doing this video for you guys. Look, hey, and it's the weekend, y'all. So that's what I'm telling y'all. We not going nowhere. I was tired today, and it was like, oh, I got to record. Listen, but I'm here. I made it for y'all. Okay, solid staff. I always thank y'all for skirt pulling up, and hollering at your boys. So please, like I said, once again, like, comment, subscribe, and turn your notification bells on because we ain't stopping. I'm doing this for y'all, right? Because we're gonna continue to grow this page, right? So we here, but so yeah, Jasmine Sullivan, y'all, is in there. I'm going to say Jennifer Hudson, one of the best voices of the 2000s. I think Jennifer Hudson's story is like kind of I think she was on American Idol. She didn't make it far, I think, and then she came back, something like that. Hey, put it in the comments, y'all. Put it in the comments. Fact check me in the comments, please do, right? So I can have my research right. But Jennifer Hudson, one of the best voices of the 2000s. I'm going to put also probably like number 1 for me, and I'm just going to speed it up all the way to today's time, is definitely going to be Adele. Like Adele, I don't think there's another female vocalist who has as much control, power, and range as Adele. I think Adele has given us consistently hits. And remember, she's like one of those few female artists that can drop every 3, 4, 5 years if she won't give you an album, and it's just gonna kill the charts. You're gonna hear it on the radio. You're gonna hear it on whatever TV show. You're gonna hear it on commercials. Um, she's one of the few artists that have that ability who can actually do things like that. She's amazing. So I'm definitely gonna give Adele number one, y'all. And like I said, I got Jasmine Sullivan, I got Jennifer Hudson, uh, and I know I'm forgetting some people, y'all. So I really truly apologize because it's such a long list, like of where that could go. I mean, I have so much love for like R&B and soul music and just like great singers overall. I feel like sometimes we kind of can get misconstrued thinking that everybody's supposed to sound a certain way, but the what makes people unique is their themselves. Their voice is distinctive. Like when you hear an Adele song, it's Adele, right? When you hear a Jennifer Hudson song, it's a Jennifer Hudson song. When you hear a Jasmine Sullivan song, it's a Jasmine Sullivan song. We also have the new and up and coming singers of today's time too. Are like the rookies in this. Let's say the rookies are going to be like your Coco Jones. Shout out to Coco, amazing voice. Your Sasha Kebos from the UK. Summer Walker, really 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 good voice. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting plenty of other people. But you have the people of today's time. But I just think like the things that separate two for me are like when it comes to like true musicians are going to be like, okay, can this artist write and sing and sound and do amazing with both? Or is this artist just a great singer? We have those. Like you have some singers who are just great singers. Whitney Houston herself, she didn't write all of her music, right? So I'm not giving them a knock for that. But the ones like the Adeles who can sit down and write her music, majority of it, even if she has a co-writer that helps her, she's writing and then she's also singing a song. So sometimes like that emotional um, spot that they're able to tap in and go to is there because they're telling you their story, they're giving you their perspective, they're giving you their experience more importantly, so they're able to just tap into something different. So yeah, y'all, like I said, we gonna continue with these hot topics. This was another hot topic. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna take a pause, and while I pause, I want y'all to please subscribe and turn your notification bell on. All right, y'all? All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. I appreciate you. I love you. And we're going to continue to, take this page up so you will not be let down. I promise. Solus Ave, welcome to the team. Once again, my name is Devontae, if you did not know that. I got a few different names I go by, but I'm giving you my real name. I want y'all to know me in that type of way. So I appreciate you for subscribing and turning your notification bell on. Thank you so much for joining the team. Like I said, you won't be disappointed, and I will not let you down. Yeah, y'all. So look, we're gonna keep it coming. We're gonna keep the hot topics. Please put something in the comments, man. Tell me who is your favorite female vocalist of all time. I apologize, y'all. I know I forgot so many people. This has been a long weekend, but I wanted to make sure I came on here and still drop some gems on y'all. Solus Ave, we gonna keep going no matter what. Like I said, and I got some news for y'all too. Like we coming with a out of town vlog soon. We're coming with an out of town vlog. So Solus team, stick with me. I'm about to give y'all some views, but also some music listening experiences. I'm gonna have some of my closest homies with me, and we're gonna be able to give y'all a reflection or opinion while being in a different scenery. So instead of seeing this clock behind me like y'all always do, y'all gonna see a different scenery. So that is coming real soon. I am so excited. Once again, I'm excited for everybody to just see this page continue to grow and go up. And I thank you guys for sticking with me. And hey, Solus Ave, I appreciate y'all. Once again, you came to the right place to catch a vibe. Thank you for pulling up on me. But we out, y'all.